Thomas Rouse. Which Hollywood actors or actresses' careers were ruined because of a lie? Jean Seberg. Jean Seberg was a pretty young girl from Iowa who managed to land the title role in Otto Preminger's St. Joan. Her selection as a total newcomer got great press, but the critics panned both her and the film. A second attempt in Bonjour Tristesse, directed by Preminger, did not do much better at the box office. In 1959, she starred in The Mouse That Roared, and her career began on a steady upward arc through the 1960s as she appeared in Paint Your Wagon, Airport, and moved between American and European cinema. Beginning in the mid-1960s, Jean donated to groups that supported the civil rights movement, including the NAACP and various Native American rights groups, which put her on the radar of J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. They initiated a COINTELPRO operation against her. The operation uncovered donations she made to the Black Panther Party, and seizing on that, the FBI created a false story that she was made pregnant by Raymond Hewitt, a prominent Black Panther leader. The story was reported by the Los Angeles Times and Newsweek. She was pregnant at the time by her husband, Romain Gary, and she became so upset at the stories that she went into premature labor, and the baby died after 2 days. Seberg and her husband sued Newsweek for defamation and won. Newsweek paid $10,000 in damages and was ordered to print a retraction in their magazine and several newspapers. But the harassment didn't stop. The FBI kept her under aggressive surveillance in that their agents made little to no effort to disguise their presence. Her phones were tapped for years, and they enlisted Army intelligence and the CIA to keep her under watch when she was abroad. Records released under FOIA requests revealed Hoover kept the Nixon White House apprised of the status of her case through reports to White House Assistant to the President for Domestic Affairs, John Ehrlichman. At the peak of her career and the height of the FBI harassment, her roles in Hollywood suddenly dried up. She was being offered parts that, in her words, bordered on pornography or were minor characters. Researchers who have reviewed the records of the operation believe she was effectively blacklisted because no movie company wanted to deal with the FBI harassing their productions. She moved to France, where she spent the rest of her life. On August 30, 1979, her body was found wrapped in a blanket in the back seat of her car in Paris, not far from where she lived. There was a note to her son found with the remains, along with a bottle of pills and an empty mineral water bottle. The following year, charges were filed against persons unknown for failing to provide assistance to an endangered person. An autopsy revealed a blood alcohol level that would have prevented her from getting into the car by herself, but there were no alcohol containers found, so the French police surmised someone must have put Jean in the car and left. Her first husband, Romain Gary, said that the FBI harassment was the primary cause of the mental health issues she experienced in her last years. The FBI not only ruined an innocent person's career with their lies, they effectively took her life. 294.7K views. View 4,427 upvotes.